Welcome back to FatFitFam, Singapore's realest fitness podcast. I'm Jimmy.
I'm Dan.
So last time we talked about the training program for HSBC Sevens Rugby training. So that was only one of the trainings.
Yes.
So now Dan is going to talk about his full training split.
Yeah, my own actual training lah. So like I said, just to recap, previously when we come together as assistant referees, we will train basic fitness, and then after that we will do a bit of like games or like assistant referee specific training that will really help for the actual time to perform itself lah. But aside from that, I do want to share my current training split and also my own diet so that you guys can I don't know, you're not gonna follow this up, but just sharing. Okay. So my training and my diet, what do I do? This video is nothing lah. It's just me doing my squats. So you guys can have a look. I'm at the gym. I think we spoke about this offcast. If you guys watch the Jeff Nippert video, squats is the number one training to do if you cannot do anything else. Okay, you can judge my form or whatsoever, but I'm just putting power and endurance into work over here.
Clean, fast reps.
Yes, clean, fast reps. So I'm really trying to focus on specificity, which is like the power aspect of doing the sprints when I'm at the sevens, and also more weight because again I need the explosive suddenness of launching. Okay, so squat is something that I use. Okay, so this is my training split. I will do Monday push, Tuesday pull, Wednesday I'll do the ref training, which is like intervals-ish, and then Thursday leg. So I highlighted because this I think is the most important day when it comes to my training right now. Friday accessories. So accessories, right? Do you know what accessories are? Or
what are accessories?
Okay, it's a term I think I kind of put it on myself. I don't think anybody knows accessories. Accessories, right? It's just for fun. It's just that means you're doing exercises that are meaningful, but only to you, or like kind of like like you can pick and choose what you want to do. It's not a push, it's not a pull. It's just if you want to look a certain way, like you want to do more incline bench press, for example, the way you look. So that's an accessory one that you can change. Like you can do something else to improve that also. So now I kind of like incorporated some of my leg workouts, some not squats, like Bulgarian split squats, things like that.
Can I say it's like a filler for something you didn't touch on?
Yes, correct. Something you didn't touch on, or that you're specifically like your current goal kind of need you to fill up something. So that's my
personally, I also have something similar. For me, I'll do it at the end of the workout. Like very simple. What's this thing called? Delts.
Right.
Shoulders.
Yeah.
Your curls. Because I realize you touch that.
So in our IT terms, we call it a catch-all lah. It's a catch-all. It's a catch-all day really. So actually, if I reverse, right, my Mondays and Tuesdays, I push and pull, right, honestly, not very important for my rugby. It's just the way that I want to look. I think I mentioned this before. I like to look big. I like to fill up my sleeves and all this. So push and pull are kind of like just very mandatory to me anyway. So guys, welcome to FatFitFam. So this year, 2026, we're collabing with Repeat Order for protein coffee and
matcha creatine.
Yeah, matcha creatine. You can mix and match also. You can put creatine in your coffee or protein in your matcha. So up to you, right? So order from Repeat Order and enjoy. Remember to eat well,
run fast,
lift heavy, and get your coffee fix from Repeat Order. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursdays are specifically referee training. Fridays are the things where, like you said, I'm just tossing in catch-alls that I think I should work on these things. Sometimes during accessory days, I also do stretches or flexibility stretches. Just stretch my glutes, my hams to make sure flexibility still remains. That kind of thing. Saturday or even Sunday, I think we talked about this just now, is that sometimes I swap these two, but I'll just do an endurance 5km run. I know your endurance, my endurance be different. Your endurance maybe 10k. Okay, let me just sidetrack. So, was it last week? Yeah, last week we wanted to do a FatFam recording. Then I was like, hey Jimmy, can we do early? Like timing is not working out. Then I was like, oh, he has a run. Then I was like, he told me, I asked him, oh, what time you run? Like, how far you running? Then he was like, 7 a.m.
I was 7 a.m, 15k.
15k.
Yeah, then I couldn't make it in time. So
and then I was like, what do you mean 15k? 15k is like my max really. Like, I told him I will only go if it's 5k.
to be fair, my intervals are also about, if you count the recovery and the warm-up, it's also about 12k.
Right.
Total volume wise.
Yeah, so I told him my negotiation stops at 10k, but like 5k is probably what I'll say
bare
yes
minimum. Yeah, but I think it's different for everyone. I'm looking for more endurance runs.
Okay,
but
so
5K is perfectly fine.
yeah. So for me personally, as this kind of, like you said, sevens rugby, you're not really running too long of a distance.
For about 14
For
minutes.
14 minutes, yeah. 5K I would say covers all bases.
Perfectly
lah.
fine, yeah.
So endurance at 5K, this is just a slow pace. There's no pacing to it. It's just as comfortable as I can get. If I can push, I push, but of course I'm not going very slow lah. I think you've seen my Strava. My pace is probably about 5 to 5:30. Yeah, which is fine. And then Sunday rest, but I don't just rest on a daily. I still take my 10K steps, so minimally. So even on Sundays, although I say rest, it means I'm not like actively training, but I'm still clocking my steps by, walking to get my groceries or this kind of thing. So to the point of getting groceries, I also have my diet. Okay. So next one. Oops, wrong slide. Bang! So this is not AI. This is not Photoshop. This is exactly how I look right now. I'm bragging, of course, but this is something that I am very proud of. And what actually creates this body, Jimmy, is the diet. It's not the workouts, because you can work out like that, but you eat like crap, you won't look like this. Okay.
Definitely.
I'm not saying the looks matter for my HSBC sevens, but this really lowers my body fat, which really helps you in terms of performing, because you are not carrying as much extra weight.
Running wise.
Yes, and then muscles wise, you are also training your feeding your muscles the correct nutrients. So this is my week. I have a weekday diet, right? So weekday diet, for breakfast I'm eating fruits and eggs. Currently it's apples, but sometimes I like to switch it up with bananas, blah blah. Lunch, I'm eating chicken breast and sweet potatoes. This hasn't changed for me for like over a year, because I quite like it. I talked about it in previous episode for diet also. So chicken breast, shout out, I get it from Cheeky's, local Singaporean brand. But of course you can get your own one, marinate yourself and whatever. I just air fry my chicken breast and also air fry sweet potatoes.
Recently I bought this, my girlfriend bought this sous vide chicken.
Oh.
Then it comes in a bag. One bag is like I think $6. It comes 3 bags. Then 4 portions, $24.
Oh.
Then one bag I think has 4 chicken breasts.
Oh.
Then all you need to do is just microwave
Yeah.
for 6 minutes,
Right.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
Then I think it's like what, 72, I can't recall how much grams is it, but it's insane amount of protein.
Exactly. Yeah. It's pretty good value for money. Actually, chicken breast is one of the most highly dense protein foods lah. And I don't know about you, but I actually really like chicken breast, so I can eat it every day, no problem.
Yeah, you can Google sous vide chicken breast. Singapore has a few
brands
that sell. Yeah.
So why I like sweet potatoes as my kind of like carb slash the carb base is I really like the taste as one, but secondly also it's a bit higher in protein actually, and lower in calories compared to like rice, for example. And it's actually relatively cheap. So sweet potatoes, you can get a bag that can last me like 2 weeks only for like $3, $4 for 2 weeks. So I think it's pretty good. Okay, next one, snacks. So now I throw in a bit more protein in my diet. So I snack with protein shake. I used to do protein bars. Again, we might do an episode just purely on those snack types. But to me, protein shake is the most cost efficient. I think we talked about this. Per dollar amount, actually, protein shake can get
protein shake and eggs is one of the most value. Eggs is the most value.
Right. So actually, just because before recording this podcast, I let Jimmy try my new protein shake, which is this watermelon splash by Applied Nutrition.
New tech, the clear way.
Yeah, maybe I'll show you guys in the other episode when we talk about that thing. But it doesn't taste like normal protein. It doesn't taste like a milkshake consistency. It actually tastes really like,
it's like a lemonade.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Lemonade consistency, maybe like you want to call it your what do you call it? Your iced lemon tea kind of consistency.
If you drink before 100 plus, they actually have a protein version. It tastes like that. Some similar texture, similar viscosity.
And no compromise, by the way. It has the exact same protein amount. I think 20 g per serving. 21 g grams per serving, which is similar to your normal protein shake. Your normal Optimal Nutrition. But the Optimal Nutrition one kind of feels a bit milky. Feels a bit starchy, I guess.
In general,
heavy.
you need the milk for protein.
Yeah, true.
But so this one is, I think, a different tech.
Yes.
To actually incorporate the protein inside.
I think it's new. It's about the same price, but my point is that I think nutrition tech is getting better and better, where you can easily get things that you like and supplements your food really nicely. Yeah. So back to my slides. So that's what I've been taking consistently now. Okay, give me sidetrack quick one. To me, there is not much efficient difference when you take a protein shake. Jeff Nipa actually did a video on this where the optimal window is about 3 hours before after workout. But as long as you hit your protein goals at the end of the day, it okay
in general, yeah, but I think some protein they have like caffeine or some active ingredient. So probably if you eat it maybe 30 minutes before, you do get that additional energy.
Right.
Yeah, but I think in general, if you're gonna hit your protein, you hit your protein goals, you hit your creatine goals. It doesn't matter if
you get it by the end of the day. Yeah.
Or there are some videos also that say that you don't have to take it every single day also.
True. Yeah.
You still retain that protein levels, creatine levels. But in general, if you miss one day, you need to be consistent. If you miss one day, if you keep stacking on, then you have a problem.
Yeah.
So I think it's best to keep it religious.
Right.
Religiously drink your protein.
Yeah, daily.
Hit your protein intake. That'll be perfect.
Okay, that part I agree. But to me if you guys are thinking too much, I should bring my protein shake so I can drink just straight away after the gym, right? Don't waste your time. Don't think so much.
Exactly.
Just for me, I even drink it when I get home. Like after work, I get home, I drink a protein shake. Like whenever. Like again, because the new one that I have tastes like a lemonade, it just feels like another drink to me. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, and then dinner, I actually am quite flexible. Okay, whatever, but prioritize protein. Make sure protein is the main kind of component in the dinner lah. So even if I buy outside, I'll probably have like chicken chop, things like that. Again, less sauce. Maybe even skip the skin. But I know dinner sometimes I also like to cheat on it. So believe it or not, I eat McDonald's. I literally ate McDonald's before recording this, and my body still looks like that. So
it depends. There was a video where the guy he ate donuts for all his meals and he still lost weight because the theory is calorie deficit. So as long as you maintain that calorie deficit, you'll be totally fine.
But I'm also saying that you can't eat McDonald's every day and don't train lah. I still, if you see my split, I'm still training insane. That's why it's like that. Okay, a weekend diet is very similar to my dinner diet, which is just prioritize protein, right? And daily, of course, water intake. So I've stepped it up. So previously, I think I've been drinking 2 to 2.5, but then because why it's important is you want to flush out all the dirty toxins and also your gut health and everything. You should drink more lah. So if you research, actually athletes will drink about 3 to 4 liters. So that's what I'm trying to push as well, to drink 3 liters or more of plain water, by the way.
Yeah, in general it's very hard to overdose on water lah. But it is possible.
But I think it's only if you drink it at one time, right? So mine is more of like throughout the day you drink 3 liters.
Especially if you're already drinking protein and creatine, right? It's a you need more water.
Yes.
Because it goes through your kidneys and everything, right?
Correct.
For example, even if you overdose in protein, you definitely need to drink more water. So because it passes through your kidneys.
Right.
So 100% drink more water, more than enough. Probably you'll be okay.
Right. Okay, and then I think that's all. And my second last slide. I know we're running over time, but mine's okay. So here are my expectations. So number of games, I told you that the better I do, the more games I do. So the more you see me, actually I've been doing quite well. No spotlight. So this is something that we always say as referees, where actually, right, if the game goes smooth and nobody looks at you, right, you've had a good game because you haven't made any controversial decisions. That's what no spotlight means. If there's a spotlight, right, everybody's looking at you like, what the hell is this referee doing?
Who does this?
Yeah. If everyone's looking at you, right, then it's like, then there's a problem there where you have brought up something that shouldn't have been brought up, or you're making a wrong decision, etc. Okay, number 3, spoke about it briefly just now, which is just don't get injured, recover properly after first day. I think this goes 2 ways. That means from now to then, I don't want to get injured. Oh, am I covering it? Yeah.
Until weekend. So long recovery after weekend.
Yeah. So
in line with line number 3 also.
Yeah, 3 and 4. Yeah. So first one, of course, recover properly after first day, so I can last the second day. And after the second day, obviously, I'm gonna all out and burst. I need to recover. So I mean, this episode is probably gonna come out after the HSBC 7. So
hopefully all goes well.
No, if my boss watches this, right, and I took MC on that Monday, right, it was probably because of the 7s. It was because I was actually sick.
Yeah.
But episode's already too bad. So and number 5, I think the very most important is have fun, right? So I'm gonna be on TV and all that kind of thing. I want to have fun. So the picture on the right here is actually more or less the final squad. Except the one wearing the cap, right? He's actually our referee trainer, so he's not part of the squad, but he's the one training us. The rest of us here are the ones doing the HSBC 7s. So you see this group of 6 on the field. But we also have 2 visiting referees. One from Japan, one from Dubai. But yeah, they are joining us as a squad lah. So it'll be a squad of 8, but of course 6 from Singapore, which is this few. Yeah. So I have one last slide, Jimmy, which is like might be a surprise to some people. Retirement. I've been thinking about it a lot, man. I've been playing for a while. I've been refereeing for a while. So this is the last one. I truly believe that it will be the last kind of level of HSBC sevens that I want to do. One thing is, it's very demanding. It really takes up a lot of time for me at this age to train at that level, that capacity. It's the amount of pressure I put on myself to train very hard every day, to diet hard every day. I think I told you in previous episode was that I am tired every day. I'm exhausted every day. I barely have enough energy to play my son also, so it's kind of like I'm just thinking about.
So not just this into picture, just in general.
Yeah, just in general, because but to me it's because every time I have a goal, right, I always want to do my best there. So I always train very, 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 very hard to get there. So when I do that, I kind of sacrifice a lot of things in my life. And there are things like even things like this podcast that I actually want to continue doing, but because it takes up some time, I have to take some time away from other things, that kind of thing. And training and referees are usually on weekends, all this kind of thing. So I do want to focus on things that I enjoy, and actually looking forward to being a PT also. So that's something I want to do. And referee has always been there for me and been something that I've been like my backbone for a while. But I think it's time to kind of slow it down. I might continue refereeing just on like if I'm free or they really want me to try and do it. But it's kind of like high rocks where it's come to the point where I realize this is really taking a lot of toll on my body.
And this also is like the peak of rugby also.
The peak of rugby.
Yeah, so a lot of stresses and you have to be tip-top position, tip-top condition.
So my goal for this one was I wanted to be in the HSBC Rugby Sevens, and at the same time I wanted my son to see me on the field, and that was kind of like the goal. And now he might not be old enough. He's only like coming to 2 years old, but he's gonna be there at the stadium. He's gonna watch me, and I feel like that's good enough for me. Like he can point out and say the daddy or whatever. So so I feel I will never say never. But I feel like this is the last one for HSBC Sevens level of rugby. It's just too tiring. I don't think I can keep this up next year. My body's going to break down. And there are other things that I want to focus on, essentially. It's like a midlife crisis and I decide to let go of something. And this is the one thing that I might let go. Yeah. So that was it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing your experience of the HSBC 7.
Yeah, you're going to be there.
I will be there. I'm very excited to see after all the conversations and the introduction for the 7s versus 15s. I'm very excited to be there and to see you perform as a referee. Yeah. And then all your hard work you have put in is going to show. It's going to show next week. Yeah.
But of course, when this episode comes out, I would have already done it. So probably I might do a post-mortem episode.
Probably, yeah. I'm also very curious at the recovery and how do you actually manage your time in between matches also. Yeah, and then I think that would be a very good follow-up episode.
Yeah. So what I want to try to do this year, because I have this unique opportunity to bring you guys backstage, what happens. Maybe I'll try to film some stuff on my phone, what I can show you, like what the referee room looks like, maybe how the recovery space looks like, obviously how the field looks like, and the things that I'm doing backstage then you guys can have an inside view.
Any conversations with the players?
Maybe if I can catch them. Let's see. But of course, I'm very focused on my job, so I don't want to seem like that influencer backstage, just filming left and right and not actually doing my job.
You are serious and the referee, you're there to do your job.
So I'm actually there to do my job, but obviously if opportunities arises, I have some downtime, lull time, I will try and film some stuff and then put it up on FatFam Instagram or whatever, wherever I'll put it. Yeah, so that's it, Jimmy. That's my sharing on HSBC Sevens. I'm really excited for you to be there. I think you are the first kind of like non-rugby friend that is there to kind of like see me personally.
I I went to one of your first.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. But I think that one was the 15th, which was a bit boring.
Yeah, it was a bit boring because it was 80 minutes long, and then.
I mean, no offense, it's women's also a bit slower. And
but I think all our friends were there, so it was still an okay time.
Okay, yeah.
I think like what you mentioned, we just talked with nonsense.
So
and I think at the same time, for some reason, because I think it's a local match, while they were playing, there were people running.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
So we were just there, and hey, why is this guy running form so bad?
Right.
Why he goes so slow, then he's always because usually when you speed up. At the front, speed up. So funny thing.
So I'm excited for you to actually see this international level of rugby because I think you've only seen like a bit lower levels.
Local, and then
correct.
School versus school.
Local. This one is really top level.
I'm excited to see that.
Yes, exactly. The biggest players that you've ever seen, the fastest players you've ever seen. I'm like 100% sure you'll have some oohs or some ahs definitely then with your girlfriend, and maybe even if you're interested to go again next year or whatever. And like I said, this could be my very last one.
It will be my entry level to my rugby. Then next time my son will be playing rugby.
Maybe.
I'll be the rugby parent. Hey, why you never go for this?
Maybe.
I'm the alumni now. I'm the parent.
Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. Remember to eat well,
run fast,
and lift heavy. Alright.
Thanks for watching.
See you next episode.